Hey YouTube, I'm back again for my second video. Going to put together a quick little walk around of the bike for you guys today, and touch on this Harley street recall that's happening at the moment. And yeah, just drive out on top of me, lady. Bike is pretty filthy at the moment. Starting at the back, it's all pretty standard. I've obviously put these on either side. I made up these brackets for it because these are actually swing arm bags. Putting proper saddle bags on it seemed a bit too big for the bike, and I just didn't like the look of putting full-size ones on it, so I've done that. That thing's been swapped out with a all black one. It has the Fire brand exhaust on it. Still got the pegs. I've started repainting the plastics all black so they don't have that greyish sort of look like you'll notice on all this stuff. It's still just a black plastic cover. This here has been painted, so it does make a pretty big difference. I'm going to be repainting the rest of those as well, just so it all matches. I have a tank lift. This is the 3-inch tank lift, and as you can see at full lock, it's got that much gap in there, and you know, I can't even fit my finger between the tank and there, but it won't come any further than that, so it does work for now. I've also obviously taken off the front fairing. It still has the brackets on there. I'm not sure about keeping the fairing off, or if I'm going to put a different fairing on it. I'm going to get another headlight and switch that out, and go from there. Handlebars are going to be switched out as well. These mirrors, as I said in my first video, the original mirrors that these come with basically give you a really good view of your shoulders, and that's it. These ones sit a little bit higher and a little bit further out, so you can actually see around you, but these were like $30 on eBay, these mirrors. It was more so I could get an idea of what dimensions I needed in decent mirrors. So they will be getting changed out, or possibly getting underslung. And that'll be it. And yeah. So we'll get back on the road then. So obviously the pegs and whatnot are going to be switched out as well, and foot pegs, all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about putting forward controls on it, possibly lowering the rear end. Though I'm not 100% sure on that one, because it's a lowering the rear end on these, they do start bottoming out pretty quickly, and I'm not sure if that's something I really want to start dealing with, especially with the forward controls on them as well. But we'll see where I get up to with it. Possibly the front forks, the suspension does kind of nosedive when you hit the front brakes. Like, it nosedives pretty badly sometimes. So possibly upgrading the springs in there, and that's kind of where I'm up to. Like, there's a few other little bits and pieces that I'm thinking about doing as well. But that's, you know, maybe a couple of little surprises and stuff that I'm thinking about putting together for it. But we'll see where I get up to with it, really. Another thing to notice about that tank lift is, one thing I was worried about when I lifted the tank is I noticed when I was fitting it that it was going to come up a little bit higher than where the current ignition is, and I didn't know if I would actually be able to get the keys in. But it this style of tank lift that I got, it also moves the tank back ever so slightly to give you that clearance on the bars, but it also creates like a nice little recess for the key to be able to get into the ignition and stuff, which is kind of cool, because if you, I don't know, you have like a key ring or anything like that on your keys, it sort of stops it from rubbing on your tank, I guess, which is a nice little touch. So yeah, I'll run through this again, because on the way here my audio stopped recording. I just checked it out when I did the walk around on the bike, so I'll run through this again. Another thing I wanted to touch on in this video just quickly was the recall on the Street Series that's happening, or there's been rumors of, and all that kind of thing. So Harley Davidson have a website that you can enter your VIN number in, and it will tell you if your bike is up for any of the recalls or anything like that. If you enter your VIN number in there, it'll let you know if your bike is part of a recall. And so I put my VIN number in there. This bike is one of the ones for the recall. I contacted my local Harley dealer here in Brisbane, and pretty much the information that they gave me was there's a register of all the, like, the Harley Davidson Street 500s, and they're going through, and obviously they've got to check like what bikes have changed ownership and all that kind of thing. And if your name's on that register and your bike is part of the recall, you're going to receive a letter from Harley Davidson letting you know that your bike's part of the recall. And the time frame that I was given was somewhere around April. We are looking at when these parts are going to be sent in. Apparently each one of the Harley dealers is going to have a package sent to them for each VIN number in their area that they're going to be looking after. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but basically brake calipers are going to be switched out, because it seems like once again, I'm not an authority on this or anything else. It's just the information that I've dug up on it, and it seems like it's a metallurgy problem with the brake caliper material, and they seem to be falling apart. Like some, you know, it's could be due to anything, but they're just deteriorating on some bikes, and yeah, basically your brakes stop working, do all that kind of stuff. On the website and the Harley dealer both said to me, you know, if upon getting this information you consider your motorcycle unsafe to ride, then don't ride it. I've had a look over mine. Mine doesn't show any sort of signs of wear or damage or deterioration, so I'm gonna be still riding mine for the time being. But yeah, it's wait till April and see if you get this letter from Harley, and you should be able to know from there. There's sort of rumors and that kind of thing going around, you know, forums, social media, people saying that it's only ABS bikes, or it is ABS bikes. Once again, it doesn't seem to be one or the other. My bike doesn't have ABS. This is a 2016 model, and yeah, my bike is definitely one of the ones in need of it. So yeah, it doesn't matter if your bike's ABS or non-ABS. It's basically, it's possibly any of the street series between 2016 2019. It shouldn't really be costing you anything to get it done, but yeah, it's your seems like the Harley dealers, they themselves are waiting to see when they start getting these packages sent into them, and then they're gonna be contacting you and letting you know about it. So it's, yeah, kind of nothing major to worry about, I guess. But yeah, it just seems like a standard recall due to, you know, some sort of failures that have happened on a few bikes, and we'll go from there. There you go, guys. There's a walk around of the bike, which I hope worked, and there's a little bit of info on the recall, which, you know, obviously when I find out more about that recall, I'll chuck it in whatever video I've got going on at the time. But yeah, honestly, with that kind of stuff, I wouldn't follow the rumors going around or the hearsay from somebody. I mean, you've got a website that will tell you, you know, there's a website that will tell you if your bike is part of the recall, and I'll put that website up, and I might even link it in the description as well, so if you're worried about it, you can check it out. Okay guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope the walk around and the bit of info on the recall has been helpful to you. You know, if you like where the channel's going, you like what I've done so far, you want to see where I'm going from here, you know, like and subscribe, throw me a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye.